Okay, so today's theme is gentle heart openers. And it's really, we're going to be doing stretches to stretch out our upper body, our chest area, our upper back, and some of our lower back area. But as I said, it's really all about just gentle stretches. This is definitely a beginner's, now I won't even say beginners, this is a great practice for end of day and just trying to come to a place of calm and relaxation. And you'll see by some of the movements, even our sun salutations, and how gentle it is. So I want to start in easy pose if you're not comfortable, or if you're comfortable in with your legs crisscrossed, that's great. If you need to be in a different position, maybe you want to try half lotus with one foot over the other. You can even try, if you just need to be like this, or, you can lay flat if you want. I want you to be in a comfortable position as we just come to a place of centering ourselves and calming ourselves and getting ready for this practice. I want you to close your eyes if you can. Focus on your breath. Focus on just being here in this moment, letting go of whatever you had going on today, whatever you're anxious about in the future. And just find your breath. So as you inhale deeply, you want to feel the air fill your belly. We're going to be breathing in our nose and out our nose. This is a great opportunity to set the intention for your practice. If you want to have a mantra, maybe you had a tough day. And on that inhale, you can think let. And on that exhale, go. So let go can be your mantra. And because we're doing many heart openers, you can even have a mantra for your heart chakra. It could be, I'm open to love, and I'm open to receiving love, and I'm open to giving love. And what is your intention? You want to calm yourself this practice. You want to focus on finding your breath and your breath awareness. Maybe you want to focus on being open. And in this easy pose position, I want you to lengthen your spine. Sit straight up with your chin. And just find that breath awareness with those deep breaths. Find your rhythm for your breathing. As we sit here with our spines lengthened, sitting straight up in your comfortable position, I want you to reach your arms in front of you and lift your hands up, just as I'm doing. And they're just going to be at shoulder level. And you can have your palms facing each other. Take your thumbs and wrap your fingers around your thumbs and making a fist. We're just going to gently rotate our wrists. And I'm rotating my right wrist in a clockwise position. My left wrist is going counterclockwise. It's whatever way is comfortable for you. We're just getting our wrists activated, stretching out those joints, get them moving. If you feel any sensations in your shoulders, that's normal. If you need to put your arms down and do your wrist, rotate your wrist in your lap, that's okay too. And so here I'm just going to rotate in the opposite direction. So whichever way you were going, go the other way. And remember your breath. So you'll hear me throughout our practice today, coming back to the theme of gentleness. And just reminding yourselves to be gentle with your mind, with your thoughts, gentle with your body and your stretches. Pushing yourself is okay. Just keep in mind gentle. So you're gonna take your right hand and put it on your right shoulder. Your left hand's gonna go on your left shoulder. And on the inhale, I want you to rotate your elbows to the center. And on the exhale, we're gonna rotate them back to the sides. And we're gonna do a circular motion as we do that, okay? Well, it's gonna be like this, like a circular motion towards the front. So we're gonna inhale, elbows in the center, exhale, elbows facing out. And you just wanna feel that stretch, feel that activation of your upper back, your shoulders. And now we're gonna rotate the opposite way. Remember to breathe. So staying in this seated position, I'm gonna go to my side so that you can see what I'm doing. And you're gonna reach your right hand behind you and your left hand behind you, clasping your hands together like that, clasping your hands together and just stretching. So you're gonna open up your heart, open up your chest, stretch your shoulder blades together, lift your chin up to the sky. We're gonna hold it here for a few breaths. Feel that lengthening your spine, that stretching your shoulders. And open up that heart. Remind yourself of your intention for your practice. And remember to breathe. If you're able to lift your arms up, that's great. If you're not, you can keep them down. It may even be easier for you to reach your hands back with your hands on the mat and lift your chest up and your chin up towards the sky. And that's a good modification. So from here, you're gonna put your hands on your knees and we're gonna do a seated cat-cow, okay? So on your inhale, I want you to come forward into cow. Sorry, you're gonna come forward into cow, meaning your chest is gonna come out. In this way, you're gonna have a slight arch in your back. I have a very stiff back, so you won't see the arch like you may feel on your body. And on the exhale, you're gonna go into cat. You're gonna round your shoulders, round your back. Your belly button's gonna go to your spine. So we're gonna inhale, cow. Exhale into cat. Inhale. Open up your chest. Exhale, round your shoulders. Inhale. In. Swirl around. Still staying in our seated position. I want you to lift your hands, your arms, shoulder height. And we're gonna slightly gently start rotating those arms towards the front. And it's a gentle, soft rotation. And you'll feel that sensation in your shoulders. You may feel it in your arms. And just let it resonate with whatever your intention is for this practice. Keep your focus on your breath. Soften your neck, lengthen your spine. And we're going to rotate to the back, continuing to breathe. If you have any severe shoulder pain and you need to lower your hands, your arms just to relax, that's okay. Everything is at your pace. Couple more breaths here. Inhale. And on this exhale, I want you to take your right hand and place it on your left shoulder. Your left hand's going to go on your right shoulder. And on the inhale, we're going to take our left ear to our left shoulder. And then we're going to exhale, chin down. And then inhale and rotate to the right side. So we're going to do that again. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, rotating back to the right. Inhale, exhale, rotating back to the left. We're going to do that a couple more times. If you want to close your eyes, you can. And these are just to get us in that relaxed mood, to keep ourselves gentle and calm throughout this practice. Then we're going to place our hands on our knees, lengthen your spine, sitting up, chest open. We're going to gently stretch our left ear to our left shoulder and feel that stretch on this the right side of your neck, your shoulder area. You want to pull yourself away gently. And we're going to rotate to the other side. Do it again a few more times. Make sure you're activating your neck and shoulder muscles and you're not just tilting your head, but you're actually feeling that stretch. If you're like me and you're very stiff in here and you hold all your stress there, it may not take much to feel the stretch. Some of you may need to really get in there, but you want to feel something, but you don't want to hurt. Okay, so we're going to take both of our arms up above our head. And on the exhale, we're going to place them back down beside us with our hands on the mat. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And if you have a hard time lifting both arms for whatever reason, you can take it one arm at a time. So you can just, if you're more comfortable that way. And you may start feel sensations in your seated area, your thighs and your hips area from sitting in this position. It's normal to feel that. We're going to take our right hand on the mat, place it on the mat. Our hand's going to be on the mat. Take our elbow and have it gently touch the mat. We're going to take our arm to reach it above our hand, our head, our ear on the left side. When we do this, we're just going to look towards our left a bit. So you may feel that stretch on your side in this upper area. in your upper back. Continue with your breath awareness. On the exhale, we're going to rotate to the other side. So left hand on the mat, left elbow on the mat. Gently reach over the right hand above your right arm above your ear. Stretching, activating those upper back muscles and side muscles, and looking to your right. Looking up to the sky. You really want to be able to look toward your shoulder. So from here, we're going to come back to center. Take your right leg, place it out to the side, and take your right hand and put it in front of your right knee. And you're going to do the same for your left side. Left leg out, left leg in front. So from here, if you can, grab your right foot, your toes. You may even just have to put your hand on your shin. If you have anything like a band, you can use that. You can put that around your foot just to hold on to give you something to grab onto. And in this pose, we're going to be reaching our left hand over our head, but we're going to, as we stretch, we're going to twist, almost trying to twist back behind us. So you may feel a gentle twist, a gentle stretching close to your spine. Remember your breath awareness. And from here, we're going to rotate to the other side. So for me, I'm very stiff on this side. It's very hard for me. It doesn't take much for me to feel the stretch. But you don't want to feel pain. So if you have any lower back pain and you need to modify that spine, you don't have to reach all the way to your foot. You can hold your shin, you can hold your knee, and just reach and look. You're stretching and twisting at the same time. Okay. So from here, we're just gonna put our legs in front of us. Wiggle out your legs. Wiggle out your thighs and rotate your toes a bit. Can't really see my toes. And I just want you to sit for a second to let those movements in our seated position just resonate with your intentions of the practice. Remember, we're gentle, breath awareness. And when you're ready, meet me in mountain pose. Be standing up to do some standing poses. Don't be alarmed that my head's cut off. Okay. So I'm going to stand to my side just so you can see what I'm doing. You can stand facing this way if you want still. You may see me turning back and forth. So for mountain pose, we're going to do this a few times. We're going to go from mountain pose. Our feet are going to be hip width apart, hands to our side. You don't want to lock your knees, but you do want to root your weight into the heels of your feet with your toes almost off the mat if you can. Lengthen your spine, activate that core, activate your glutes. and remember your breath. From here, we're gonna go into chair pose. You're gonna bend your knees, activating your core as if you're in your hip muscles sitting back as if you're sitting in a chair. And you're gonna bring your arms to airplane. So you're gonna look like this. Arms are outside to the side of you. And we're just gonna simply go from mountain pose to chair, arms out in airplane. We're gonna do that a few times. Inhale, chair. Exhale, back to mountain. And you may feel that stretch in your not your hamstring, your hamstrings or even your lower back leg area, your Achilles. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back down. Exhale, steady. Remember, gentle. Again, for mountain pose, we're gonna go into another chair pose. This time, we're gonna bend a little bit deeper, and we're gonna lean our body forward. We're really gonna activate that core as best as we can. We're gonna sit in our chair pose just a tad bit longer. So we're gonna go into chair pose, and we're gonna sweep our hands behind us, squeezing those shoulder blades, opening up our chest, widening our shoulders as best we can, and bending forward. Your whole core should be activated. And then we're gonna come back into mountain. Inhale, sweep back. Hold. Come back into mountain. Inhale, sweep back. Two more times. Last time. And if you can activate your glutes when you're doing those poses, you're activating your core. And so from here in mountain pose, you're actually gonna go to Tadasana with your feet right next to each other, okay? Again, you want to root yourself into your mat, feel your spine lengthening up, standing tall. And we're gonna bring our arms above our head. So your arms are gonna be above your head. I'm going to bend down just so you can see. But your arms are gonna be above your head, and you're gonna take your right hand and grab your left elbow. Your left hand's gonna grab your right elbow. And on our inhale, we're gonna bend to our right. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, bend to our left. So inhale, bend to the right. Exhale. Inhale to the left. You should feel that stretch in your side. You can activate your glutes while you're standing here. Do not lock your knees. Stay rooted in the heels of your feet. So from here, I want you to clasp your hands together and put them behind your head. When you do this, you're gonna bend back. We're going to do our own version of a back bend. You're gonna bend back. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, bend back. And I'm sorry, your elbows, when you bend, I'm gonna get on my knees. When you bend, your elbows are gonna reach the sky, reach towards the sky. And your shoulders are you're gonna try to get your shoulders to go as far back as you can. Wait, as far back as you can. So inhale, reach back, bend back. Exhale. And this time when we inhale and reach back, we're gonna try to hold it. Now, as you're holding it, don't hold your breath, continue to breathe. Remember that breath awareness. And be gentle with yourself. You're gonna come back forward. So we're gonna try another back bend. This time we're gonna reach our arms above our heads. And we're gonna bend back, and your palms may end up touching each other. So we're just trying to activate those back muscles and really get that deep spine stretch. Now, if you're like me and you're very stiff back here, this may be a challenge for you, and that's okay. If you need to do what I'm doing and come down to your knees, I'm coming down so that you can see the top of me. But if you need to, that's fine. If you have blocks and you're able to reach back, or you have some sort of yoga wheel that helps you back bend, you can use that too. And so that's just another modification if you want to feel that deeper back bend, okay? So from this back bend, we're gonna come back forward, try it one more time. Exhale, come back to mountain. On the inhale, I want you to fold forward and just bend your knees a bit. I'm bending one knee at a time, almost like pedaling. Lift your heel off the ground. And just feeling all of the sensations in your lower back, shoulders, your spine, glutes, hamstrings, your whole body. We're gonna slowly roll back up. I'm going to face you. So from here, we're going to take our left foot and step out. Our right foot's gonna face the right, towards the right, and we're gonna bend our right knee. So your left foot is gonna be facing forward, your right foot's gonna be facing to the right side. You're gonna bend that right knee into a 90-degree angle as best you can. If you have a block or a blanket that's folded up, you can use that to assist you. Your right hand's gonna come down in front of your right foot. You're gonna reach your left hand up to the sky and take your gaze that way. And so we're gonna hold here for about 5 breaths. And on the exhale, we're gonna gently rotate to the left side. Your right foot's gonna be facing forward, left foot facing towards the left, 90-degree angle with your left knee bent. And your left hand should be on the mat or on a block. Right hand to the sky, gaze looking at your finger, your right fingers. From here, we're gonna go into warrior 2. We're gonna sweep our hands up into warrior one. Toes are only on the mat. The heel of your right foot is gonna be off of the mat. And I want you to get deep into that stretch as best you can, feeling it in your inner thighs. And remember your breath awareness. Gently deepen into that stretch as best you can. Focusing on your breath. We're going to sweep back into warrior two. Straighten that left leg. Bend your right knee. And sweep back to warrior one on the right side. Again, deepen that stretch as gently as you can, as deep as you can. Your toes should be on the mat. And another, if your arms are tired of being up, you can put them on at your waist as well. You're gonna come back into warrior. So we're gonna bring our feet together. And we're gonna do something called, as we finish up our standing poses, we're gonna do something called Egyptian Sun Salutation. So we're going to do it 3 times. I'm gonna walk you through the first time, step by step. The second time and the third time, I'll continue to tell you when to inhale, and you can just follow along. So we're gonna start here. In Tadasana, our feet are gonna be together. We're gonna bring our hands at heart center. On the inhale, we're gonna lift our arms above our head, like that. And then we're going to exhale, forward fold. In this first forward fold, you're gonna look up. And then you're gonna inhale, back up. You're gonna bend back. You're gonna come back forward. You're gonna bend to your right on the exhale. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, come to center. You're gonna forward fold again. This time we're gonna inhale, coming back up. We're gonna twist to our right. Come back to center. Twist to our left. Both arms are going to be out. Forward fold. Look up. And then we're going to come back. And back with hands at heart center. So it's a little complicated if you've never done it, and that's okay. You're gentle with yourself. Remember, gentle mind, gentle with our body, your spirit, everything. So we're just going to take it slow. Inhale up, forward fold, look up, down, inhale up, bend to the right, inhale center, bend to the left, exhale, forward fold, inhale, to the middle, exhale, reach to the right, inhale to the middle, exhale, reach to the left, back to center, hands up, exhale, forward fold, inhale, back up, hands at heart center. Do this one more time. Inhale up, forward fold, exhale, look up, down, exhale, back up, Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Forward fold. Inhale into the middle. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Back to center. Hands up. Forward fold. And we're back. Hands at heart center. So that wasn't too bad. From here, we're going to try a balancing pose. So we're going to separate our feet a little bit, back to mountain pose. And we're going to try a tree pose. With tree pose, you really want to act as if your lower limbs are like the stump of a tree, okay? Like the roots of a tree. You're going to root that leg into the mat, into the earth, and stand as tall and strong as you can. You're going to focus on something in front of you. Now, the best way to begin is starting low. You can start at your knee. If you are an expert, bring your foot all the way to your thigh. I can't start that high, so I'm going to start here. Okay? So on the inhale, we're going to slowly bring our toe, our big right toe should be on the mat. You're going to bring your hands at heart center. If you want to keep yourself out, keep your arms out, that's fine to help with your balance. If you have a chair near you, I have a ball. If I wanted to use the ball, I could. But I'm going to stand like this with my hands at heart center. You can do what's comfortable for you. So you start here. If you start low and want to start slowly moving your foot up, that is excellent. You're going to have to activate your core. You're activating your glutes. You're balancing that weight on your foot and your leg is strong, but your knee is still not locked. You're going to feel those sensations, and I want you to remember your breath awareness. Be gentle with yourself if you fall. That is okay. We are going to transition to the other side. So same thing. Root your foot down. Balance that weight. Find your spot for your focus. And challenge yourself if you can by slowly raising that foot up. Gently. You can focus on your breath awareness. That's great. Okay. So we're just gonna forward fold again. And bend our knees one at a time. Hands down on the mat. Just sort of rocking out and feeling all of those sensations in the poses we just did. From here, we're gonna go on all fours. I want you to take your right foot. Stretch it up, almost into tiger. Open up your chest, lift up your chin, and bend it back as far as you can. You may not look like me. Hope maybe your head's all the way touching your toes. We're gonna bring our knee back down, sit back into child's pose. If your forehead can reach the mat, that's great. You just want to stretch out your spine. And we're just countering that arch in our back that we just did, that bend. Gonna come back on all fours. And we're gonna do the same thing with our left foot. We're gonna reach our left foot up, pointing. Lifting our chest and our chin to the sky. Bring your leg back down. You sit back into child's pose. From here, you're gonna go onto all fours. And we're gonna do a little bit of cat-cow, the same way we did in the seated position, but this time, you're going to bring your belly button to your spine, curving your upper back and your shoulders on your inhale. Exhale, lift forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Belly button, spine. Exhale. Opening up your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now from here, we're gonna find our tabletop position, our neutral space, neutral spine, so your back should be flat, it should be straight. You're gonna take your right hand, stretch it out in front of you, and your right foot's gonna stretch out behind you. And we're gonna balance here. Find a point. If you need to use a block, if you're not comfortable balancing your arm up, that's okay. Bring our right hand back to the mat, left knee back to the mat. We're gonna lift our left hand in front of us, stretched out in front of us. Find your spot, lift up your right foot, bend your knee. If you can, straighten your knee, straighten your leg out, you can too. And I'm sorry, I didn't see that before. And you're gonna balance here. And you should feel that stretch and that activation from your toes all the way to your fingertips. You're gonna bring it back down. We're gonna sit back into child's pose. Take your right hand, sweep it under you. Stretch it across your chest. If you can get your ear to the floor, wonderful. If not, just turn to your left. We're gonna come back. Bring your right hand back in front of you, stretch out. Come back to tabletop. Go back down into child's pose. Just stretching out that back. And you're gonna take your left hand and sweep it under you, bringing your right ear to the mat if you are able as well. Okay, so I want you to come back to tabletop and just sit on your side. We're gonna gently take ourselves onto our back into a happy baby pose. You can bring your knees to your chest and just give your back a little bit of a massage, a little rock. Moving your knees if you need to. And you can go into happy baby if you're ready. If you want, if you're comfortable staying here with your knees to your chest, holding yourself, you can do that. If you want, you take your right hand and hold your right foot with your knee staying bent. Take your left hand, hold your left foot, and just open up your knees a bit and simply rock. I like to do this stretch because it feels good on my lower back. And when you're holding your feet, you're almost trying to pull your knees back towards you or back into your the space of your elbow. And you can rock here as well. Bring your feet to the mat. You can keep your knees bent or you can straighten them. Put your right or left hand on your heart. You can put one hand on your belly. And as we get ready to go into Shavasana, I just want you to find your breath again. Remember, our theme was being gentle with ourselves. So thank yourselves for for that journey that we just went on from beginning to now. However it went for you, whether you were able to make it through the whole thing, if you stayed focused or not. But just thank yourself for showing up. And let all the sensations you're feeling in your body resonate again with your intention. Close your eyes. You can keep your hands at your heart. You can keep your knees bent here, or you can straighten them out. And just let your body find its way rooting into the floor. Find your center, find your calm. This is a great opportunity to not think about anything. Just focus on your breath. Now as you hear the sound of my voice, wiggle your toes, move your fingers, wiggle your fingertips. Just start to slowly wake back up all the different parts of your body. If you want to stay in this position, stay. When you're ready, roll over to your left side. And gently sit yourself back up to a seated position. Gently and slowly. And I just want to thank you for joining me for this practice. I hope that whatever intentions you set, you were able to meet. And I hope you were gentle with yourself. Namaste. Okay, so could y'all hear me? Could y'all hear me good? Y'all can unmute yourselves.
Yep, we can hear you.